Now, welcome back to the channel, all my hustlers and grinders and go-getters, the ones that wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, I'm going to get money today. It's another one with me and the JoJo, and we got a special guest today.
Yeah, so it's another Motivational Monday, and we love that. So it's another Monday, and we are saying hi to you and hoping that we can motivate you for the week to get you out there going, having your best life, making your most money, and doing all things that make life wonderful.
And today it's 110 degrees in California, which is crazy hot.
It is. And we're going to say hi really quick to Brian, Schaefer, and Steven. And Hall Squad Junk Removal just joined us in the house, and he's joining us for Motivational Mondays. And like we said, if you like being motivated, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can always be motivated on Mondays.
Now, let's talk about the special guest we have on here. It's Reyes The Entrepreneur. He has over 450,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. The guy knows what he's doing. He does a lot of ride-alongs with different type of businesses. It might be a tattoo business, a landscaping business, a detailing business. He has a lot of inside scoop on businesses that make a lot of money.
Yeah, he does. So, he knows a lot about businesses. So we thought he is definitely somebody we should have on the show, because every once in a while on Motivational Mondays, we are going to have a special guest, and they're just going to tell us what they're good at and what they do, and hopefully keep you motivated. So really quick, hello, Cisco Garcia, Dopest Crew, Jameson, and James Mendoza, and Allie. Hi, and thanks for joining us. We have 35 people already
in the house. They all want to see Reyes. So yeah, let's want to get them or what?
Yeah, and hi, Robert.
All right, let's let the Reyes The Entrepreneur in the house.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going down?
All
right. You guys could hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you and see you fine. Now, Reyes, for people out there that don't know who you are and what you do, let them know.
All right. So, Reyes The Entrepreneur, I'm mainly a YouTuber, showing people the struggles, the journey, the success, and spreading that free 99 knowledge on starting and growing your own side hustle, home business, hopefully full-time business. But that's who I am.
That's great. We love that. And my first question for you is, what made you start a YouTube channel?
So you know what? I was 25, and from 18 to 25, I was really lost in the world. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was jumping from job to job, renting a room out. And at 25, I told myself, man, I want to do something with my life, but I don't know what. And that's when I started brainstorming, reading a couple books. And one book said, if you want different results, you have to do different things. And I was like, you know what? I was always into YouTube. I want to do a YouTube channel. I love teaching. Let me make a YouTube channel about teaching. And the first video, I'm like, bro, this is gonna take off. It's gonna change my life. 1 million views. It didn't. 12 views. But I realized I love the process of creating something of value that's gonna help people become better. And ever since that day, 2015, I told myself, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but this is what I want to do with my life. Teach people on YouTube. And I jumped onto business, and I stuck with it ever since.
That's great.
So how long did it take for your channel to actually blow up and get a bunch of subscribers? Like, was it one video that just hit and just blew you up, or was it a bunch of different?
Give me a second. You guys froze a little bit. Is it me? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, everybody in the chat. Am I frozen? Are they frozen? Let us know. Okay, I'm checking out the live real quick. All right, guys. So I know what they were gonna say. They're gonna jump on in a second, but for YouTube, I tried a whole bunch of different videos, and it was one video that took off, made my channel go full time, and that was how I made screen printing into my full time income. I was doing the t-shirt niche, and I just started producing content. But get this, look at this. I started in 2015. That one video didn't take off until 2018. So for almost 3 years, I was doing YouTube for free. But I was doing it because I love teaching. That's one thing I tell people. Do something you love. Because when you do something you love, it's not going to matter if you make money or lose money because you enjoy it so much. So I was working at Burger King, McDonald's, AM, PM until YouTube took off. That's how dedicated I was to growing my YouTube channel. And then one video took off, and I've been doing it full time ever since 2018. Just to show you guys that it's not an overnight success. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't gonna quit YouTube, but I could see how people could quit. But I only became successful on YouTube because I stuck with it. So that's what you guys have to do. Stick with it. All right. All right. Here they come. Here they come.
I'm back.
Yo.
Oh.
The iPhone overheated. It's hella hot out here.
And we're in an air-conditioned, our car's air-conditioned and it's running, but it just, our iPhone was like too hot and it did the temperature thing and then went dead.
So we missed all that, but I know it had to be good.
Yep. I just answered that question. It was one video that took off, but it took off after 3 years of posting on YouTube. Then I got lucky. But ever since that day, 2018, when that one video took off, I've been doing YouTube full time ever since.
Nice. So what's the most money you made in 1 month off YouTube?
23 off YouTube ad revenue? 23,000 in 2020, February 2020.
You said $33,000?
23,000.
Oh man, you're killing it.
But no, that was a couple years ago though, and that was when I had 2 viral videos back to back. On average, I'm making between 10-15,000 of YouTube, but I just started launching a new service, a YouTube management service. Last November, I hit 30,000, 11 from YouTube, 20,000 from my side hustle, and now that's what I'm trying to focus on. My side hustle, which is mainly my main hustle now. But YouTube, I still have a passion for it, man. I can't give it up.
You're out there getting it for real.
Yes, sir.
So the JoJo has another question, and hopefully this phone don't overheat again.
Yeah, well, we have it actually in front of the air conditioner, so we're hoping that helps. Yeah, it is. What's your best advice for somebody that's starting a business?
My best advice is start small, start cheap, just to see if you like it. Because one thing I notice a lot with all the side hustles, people want to go all in and invest a lot of money. And then they realize it's not for them or it's a lot of work. And everything is sitting in the basement collecting dust. So that's my first piece of advice. Test it out. If you can, find somebody else who's doing what you want to do and volunteer, shadow them, internships, just so you could get that experience. And once you really think, okay, I really want to do this, and you're serious, start investing. But that's my best piece of advice. But of course, a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to go 1,000 miles an hour. So my best advice is, I would say don't spend money that you can't risk in your investment. If you have 500, I don't recommend you spending 500. But of course, people are going to do what they're going to do. But there's people like me where if I have 500, I'm going to invest the 500 and then I'm going to hustle and work hard to make sure I make that money back. Or, hey, there's been times I invested everything I got I didn't make it back. And boom, there I go filling out McDonald's applications just to make sure I have that income while I grow my business. Oh, another thing is the best time to start a business is when you have a day job because growing a business is going to take time. And you should only quit a business once you're making enough for your bills and you can afford some beans and rice. Then go hard. Until then, juggle both if you can.
Yeah. And I actually agree wholeheartedly to all of that. I preach that often. I agree with you 100%.
I actually seen a lady that bought a bunch of dumpsters, trailers, and she went real big. She had a big fleet, and then she ended up selling it about a year later. It was real sad seeing it posted on Facebook Marketplace. She just couldn't handle the work. The work was coming in. She thought it was always going to be there, and then it slowed down, and she couldn't afford those bills. So that's great advice.
Another thing I would like to mention real quickly, every business has the slow season and the busy season. You need to figure those out because, for example, detailers that just started in May or June, they're seeing a lot of success right now because it's hot. People don't want to wash their cars, so they call detailers. But guess what? Starting October to January, slow season. It starts raining. People are tight on money because they're spending on holiday gifts. So that's another piece of advice. Know you're busy and slow season. That way you could save money while it's slow.
Yeah, that's super good advice, especially with junk removal. And out of all the ride-alongs you've done, which is the cheapest business to start?
The cheapest business that I've seen is the detailing business. All you need, if you really want to go cheap, a hose, a bucket, soap, there you go. You're ready to start washing cars. I mean, you ain't gonna make a lot of money. And then eventually you get a power generator. On average, detailers spend between 4 to 10,000, depending on how high end they buy their equipment. They could buy it cheaper too. But honestly, and it makes money, man. That's one thing I love about the detailing business. But you're out in the sun all day. It's all labor. If you're not working out there, you're not making any money. But that is one of the cheapest and easiest hustles people could start today.
I'm gonna let you know like this: if you're watching this channel right now and you're in Sonoma County, that's a great business to start because I looked online, I couldn't find no one. A couple guys, they never called me back either. So just letting you guys
Yep.
know, cars. And look at Jay Money's in the house. Are you still doing clothes, Reyes?
So, for people that don't know, I've done a lot of side hustles, and the first one that took off was t-shirts, custom t-shirts. And unfortunately, I'm not making clothes anymore just because I made screen printing, which is a method of making custom shirts, into my full-time income, and I was working 12 hours a day, busting all nighters, and it just wore me out. So no, I'm not making shirts, but I still got that t-shirt knowledge.
So Jojo has another question for you. Someone said that our volume is messed up. Hopefully you guys can hear us now.
I think it's because you guys have it by the AC, so the wind is hitting.
AC, so
We'll lose it though.
So we're gonna put it right here. Then I'm gonna hold it right here. Then it's because it's by the AC.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds better.
Is that better right there?
All right. So let's see. Out of all the side hustles that you've seen, which one is the most profitable? Which one makes the most money?
You know what? Your business. I actually wanted to start a trash hauling business because you guys make a lot of good money. And honestly, you guys are the most profitable business I've ever ride along. And but detailing, lawn mowing, they all do great. Those labor businesses, really low to start and really high profit margins, but you just gotta put in the work.
It sounds like they would make a good video.
Yeah,
The most profitable business I've seen, junk removal. And then let's see, what is well, if you were going to start a business right now, what would you start?
You know what? I've been doing the video editing management for the last year and a half. Just because I mean I was already doing this YouTube, I already had employees, but if I had to start all over again, you know what? I think I would give the bounce house business a shot. I
Oh,
I heard, yeah, they make good money too. The bad thing is that it's on the weekends, you know, so you kind of gotta give up your weekends to go take a bounce house, pick it up. But I mean, you just go put it. I would love to hire employees to some college students who could use the money.
yeah.
But that's one business I would really be interested in starting.
I thought for sure you were gonna say a OnlyFans page.
No.
Nah, bro. You know, I couldn't get a lot of followers, bro. They weren't
Your
willing to
wife, you would
pay.
probably kill you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was actually going to be my next question: is what is your currently your biggest project?
So it is my editing company. I've been really focusing on growing it, trying new things, and it's growing. Here's the thing for some people out there. I've been doing it for a year and a half, but it's where I was going out and recording entrepreneurs and managing their whole YouTube channel. And I did that for a year to test it out, and it went horrible because I did have about 8, 9 clients who were paying me, but I was traveling 5 days a week. I wasn't seeing my family. I was getting tired. And because I was traveling all day, it didn't give me enough time to focus on my own projects. And I really had to pivot, make a change. And then just last month, I decided to try virtual YouTube management. And that's making way more money than me actually going out and filming. Plus, I have a lot more time for my projects, my family, and it's scalable because I just need some key players to help me with the customer service, the editing, and I could really scale this business. I'm in the second month and it's growing. So we'll see what the future has in store for me. But that's what I'm focusing on. I'm trying to hit the next business is gonna take me from 6 figures to 7 figures, and it might take me a couple more years, but that's the goal. And another thing, I had to let a lot of projects go. I'm the type of guy that I love starting new things. You know, the new shiny project, but I cut out almost everything, and this is my main focus. This is what I'm doing, and because I've been able to focus on this business, it's been growing. So now I know I can't divide my attention. I can't handle too many things. This is it, and this is what I'm focusing on for the next year or so, and see where we're at.
That's good. That's good because my next question was what motivates you every single day?
I love growing things. Ever since I was little, if I feel I'm good at something, I want to be the best at it. And right now, what's really motivating me is people know me as the side hustle guy. Nah, I want them to know me as Reyes the millionaire.
Ooh,
And once I become a millionaire, I feel like I have established myself to help other businesses grow. Because right now, I'll be honest, I'm a side hustle type of guy, and I'm okay with that. But it's time for me to go to the next level, go to the next big guys, and become a $1 million company. And that's what's really motivating me right now. Once I reach that goal, we'll see, bro. But that's where I'm at.
That's a good goal right there. So
yeah.
that's having that right mindset and just that go-getter mentality is what you got to do.
Yeah, because that was my next thing was what's your overall goal and where do you see yourself? And you just said that. You see yourself as a millionaire.
Yep, yep. The
And
only problem is I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I don't know what it's gonna take to get there. But I'm gonna figure it out.
that's like Matt said, that's the right mindset. Because one of the things that makes goals come true is when you wake up every morning, you think of your goal and you visualize it and you know it's going to happen to you. You don't see obstacles, you see solutions.
That's right. That's right.
Right. That's awesome. I love that. Well, I think we covered everything.
So I had a
That's
question.
it.
How many YouTube channels do you have right now?
Me, at one point, I had 5 YouTube channels myself, and I was managing 9 other YouTube channels. So it was super busy, but I sold 4 of the channels because I realized that it's a huge investment that I couldn't handle right now. I do want to grow YouTube channels, but I was putting it takes me about $1,500 to $2,000 to manage one YouTube channel. So imagine having 4, and I was breaking even. I wasn't making a profit, and I sold those channels. I let go a lot of my regular YouTube clients. I only have like 3, and I'm only gonna have 1 pretty soon. But because I'm putting all my energy on virtual management, that's what's working. That's what's making me a profit. And like I said, man, I had to let go of a lot of projects. I really have to focus. And don't get me wrong, even right now, I was driving the other day and I'm like, oh my God, I have this great idea I want to try and I could make it happen. And I had to stop myself and be like, Reyes, there you go, picking up another project when you don't even have enough time for your editing service. So that's where I'm at right now, man.
Well, that's great. You took your own advice. You tried lots of different things and you found that one that stuck, and that's what you focus on. You'll accomplish so much more when you focus on that than all the other ones.
So I got another question too. So anyone out there that's watching this right now and they're trying to start a YouTube channel, what's your best advice for them trying to start one?
So the best advice is keep it simple. A lot of people feel you need the best camera, you need the best effects from your editing, you need the best this and that, the best banger video. It's not about that. It's about just getting started. As simple as get your phone, record yourself, use iMovie or KineMaster to edit, which is free, make a super simple thumbnail, and boom, post it on YouTube. And look, you're not gonna get the views you want, but that's gonna show you how much work it takes and if you want to continue doing this. But of course, I gotta plug my service in. I have a 1 video package, guys, where I give you the ideas, the script, easy to follow scripts. That's the secret to producing content quickly, having the script of what the video is gonna be about, what you're gonna talk about, kind of like the interview. You had the questions ready, made it super simple, and then you send us the clips. We edit for you. You have revisions, and once you're happy, we send it to you so you can post it, or we could manage your whole YouTube channel. Let me know. Reyes The Entrepreneur on Instagram is the best way to contact me. But like I said, keep it super simple. A lot of people want to stress out. Don't. Just get started today. 2 videos a week. That's all you need.
Yeah, we do get asked often, what do you use? What do you use? And we're like, we use our phone. And Matt edits it on InShot, and and it's just always worked for us. And yeah, consistency is the key. Actually, that's the key to life. Whatever you do, you got to be consistent with it. But when it comes to YouTube videos, even when you're first doing it and you feel really weird and awkward, do it and keep doing it. Be super consistent, because by the time we had 1,000 subscribers, we had hundreds of videos.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
So and look at you guys now, 20,000.
I had another question for you too. I just forgot what it was though. I got a little brain fart. Hold up. How many times did you want to quit when you were doing YouTube videos? Like you're like, you know what, this ain't working out. I ain't getting the views. You just got frustrated. It's like, you know what, this might not be for me. How many times was it like that for you? And you're like, you know what, I can't give up. This is my dream. This is what I want to do, and kept at it.
I never wanted to quit. It was just more, how can I make money out of it quicker so I could do it full time quicker? That was my biggest stress, because I wasn't gonna quit, bro. I mean, I spent 3 years when your phone overheated. I let the audience know from 2015 to 2018, I was making YouTube videos for free until one took off in 2018. So I didn't care if it was going to take 5-10 years. That's what I wanted to do. My only issue was, how do I make money? Because my girl, we just had our baby, and she wasn't working. My full-time income was working in the fields, Burger King, dead-end jobs. And I didn't want to quit. And I feel like once you find what you want to do in life and you love it, you're not going to want to quit. It's more of how do I make it work? That's the big question. And I had to figure it out. Eventually I did. Like this whole editing service I got. I went through a lot of headaches and I lost a lot of money trying different things. But my mentality is how do I make it work? And that's just trying different stuff until something sticks. That's it.
Okay. And before we let you go, if you could really quickly just mention the two apps one more time.
iMovie, which is for iPhone, and KineMaster, Kine Masters.
Okay.
They're-
And we use InShot, so we use a different one. But somebody asked. So we
Cool.
want to thank you so much for joining us and, giving us your great advice, wisdom, and your smiling, motivated face.
And let everyone know where they can find you at. Where can they find Reyes at?
Of course, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, MySpace, Reyes The Entrepreneur.
All right.
Nice. Well, we really appreciate you coming on here. You're a real go-getter, a real hustler, really about getting money, and you're a real motivator too. So I had one last question. Who was someone you looked up to as a mentor that made you want to do what you do, or maybe just be a better person in life? Like, who'd you look up to? Was it your dad? Was it?
Nah, man. Honestly, it was other entrepreneurs. Quick funny story. You always gotta find a mentor, someone to learn from. Like you're asking me, even if you don't know them, you look up to them. You find the information valuable. I remember when I was just starting out, just didn't know anything, and I reached out to a carpet cleaning business who used to come eat at Taco Bell where I was working, and he told me he had a carpet business, he was growing it. I reached out to him. I got his phone number, and I'm like, hey, I'm the Taco Bell guy. I'm trying to start a business. Can you be my mentor? Can I ask you just a couple questions? Take you out to lunch for an hour every other week, just as guidance. And he goes, real nice. I'm just too busy, man. I can't commit to that. And I was like, oh, man. So then I decided, you know what? Read books. They're going to be my mentors. So I just started reading a lot of business books, life books. And what I loved about it is that everybody had their own way of doing it, but everybody had a little piece of value that I could learn from. And those were my real mentors. Books, reading. And I haven't read a book in a while, but now I'm taking courses. I'm trying to grow. But my motivation now, my mentor now is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yo, bro, he works out every day, bro. And he's in movies.
Like that or what?
No. But he's just a hustler. Like, I don't know if you guys follow him, but he started a energy drink business. He has his own production company. And it's kind of like, dang, that's what I want to do. I want to have several companies. But first, I got to grow this one. But yeah, man.
All right.
That's awesome, man. We really appreciate you coming on here and spitting all this free game. And you want to say anything else, JoJo?
Yeah, no, I just really, really appreciate it. It's been very delightful. And you are like our first guest on Motivational Mondays. And we love that.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. And hey, anytime, you guys hit me up.
Okay.
All right, definitely. We'll have you on here again, brother.
All right. You guys have a good one. Bye, everybody.
All right. So just like that, there you have it. And hopefully,
yeah,
we don't overheat again.
So normally our camera's much stiller than this, but we are having to keep it in front of the air conditioner because if you were late in joining us, it is at least 110. That's in the shade. And we're in the car with air conditioning and our phone overheated for a few minutes and we lost connection. But we definitely want to thank you guys for joining us on our Motivational Mondays. And really quick, I wanted to welcome some new channel members because our channel membership is growing. And I want to say hi to Danny Badillo, Downers Multi-Service, Nick Deanda, and Josh Clark. because they just recently, I would say within the past couple of days, joined our membership.
And we got a bunch of questions on here. Let's see if we can answer a couple of them real quick.
Scroll back and see if we can find some. We have Giant Steve. He's saying hi. Ralph is saying hi. Jeff Doris is saying hi. And Giant Steve, he just is agreeing that consistency is key. And that is very true.
And Stephen School said, thank you. Jay Money's in the house.
He just said he's learned lots from us, and that's awesome. We love that.
And JoJo's worried about it overheating again. And next time, we'll make sure that it don't overheat. I'll put some ice cubes on the phone, babe. How about that?
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
I'm just looking to see if...
and make sure you guys smash that like button if you love me and the JoJo.
Yeah, Brian Schaefer, Mikkel 15. Whoops.
Hey, tap him.
Let's see. I did that one. So let's go back. Do we have any?
Mike K, but what's about the goal?
What about the gas?
What about the gas?
Thank you. If you're a big fan of Reyes, we love that you hopped on to say hi. 361 Dennis from Texas says Reyes and Sonoma Strong. Straight motivation. Keep up the good work for you and your families. You are more than welcome to type in and let us know, like, how much money you made today, or if there's something amazing that's happening this week.
Cisco said, good video and interview. Thank you. You're welcome. And
Benjamin, can you mention your video editor? We did that. We got a super chat. So thank you very much. Let's see if there's a question with that.
They asked, let's see if I can put that on there. So Black Love asked.
I know there's a way to, but we're not always able
So
to.
Black Love super chatted us some money. He asked, did you need to get commercial insurance on your Tundra when you first started? Yes, I did. So whenever you got decals on your vehicle and it's a business vehicle, you got to get commercial insurance. So hopefully that helps you out. So who else is in here?
Maybe it's here. Maybe it's on those little dots there.
Oh, no. We're still learning, guys. East Coast Junk Removal's in the house.
Well, hello. He says, hi, guys. Keep cool there. Yeah, we're trying to. It was an interesting live. It was one of our first ones, and it was going really well. And then our phone turned off because it overheated. We were not planning that. Todd's in the house.
He says he's on hire Reyes to run his YouTube channel.
Okay.
I got the hookup, Todd. Don't trip. So, yeah, I think that's about it, right? It's 108 degrees right now. Check it out. Let me show you guys real quick. It was 110 earlier. It is 108 in California.
In the shade.
We're in the damn shade.
Yeah, we're in the shade.
So, yeah, that's it for Motivational Monday.
That is. It's a wrap. And I think it was great having a guest. What we're going to do is we do have another guest planned for Monday, but we're going to do it like maybe every other week, have a guest, and then the other times it's just us. But yep.
And if there's a certain guest you guys want to see on the channel, leave it in the comments and I'll try to get at him or her and get him on the channel. So yeah. And what they say. J Money Lifestyle says you guys are someone to look up to for sure. And just you guys' journey disappeared. Oh, it's right there. I can't. Don't have my glasses on.
He just says our journey, and he wants us to keep growing, and we really appreciate that.
So, yep, just like that, we're done for the day. I'm gonna go home and eat some deer meat right now that I got inside the refrigerator, and make some brown gravy and some onions and some rice. Yeah. And it's about it. Oh, we got another super chat, JoJo. Or is that the same one?
Oh no,
Oh, that's another super chat.
Yeah, because he said, good on the 3 large realty companies. They manage dozens of apartment complexes, and hopefully winter-proofed the business. Thank you guys so much. That is a great way to look at it. Often with junk removal, the money will start rolling in, and you'll be surprised. You're like, oh wow, they weren't kidding. You really can make some money with this, and sometimes it's the most money you've ever seen. So don't just go spend it, spend it. So I like how you're thinking. Tuck that away. You might need that for the winter. And if you're in a place that stays kind of busy in the winter, then maybe at some point you can invest a little bit more back into your business and yourself.
And that's great advice, JoJo.
Thank you.
She's on fire right now. We got another question, JoJo.
Hello from, is that Maniac?
I think so.
Maniac Services, hauling and junk removal in Central. He's saying hi.
Oh, how you doing?
Hi.
Well, that's about it. We're going to go to the house, get our grub on. Everyone stay hydrated because it's going to be triple digits out here in California for the next 5 days.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 113 tomorrow.
113, and guess what I'm doing? I'm going to get the hauling and balling super early and be done super early tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you guys on the next one. We love all you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and catch you on the next one.
Yep.